pages and kicked off.
Listen, right now we got Young and Jefe, okay? We got Cstar 40 Nhc, all right? And Nba2. He's talking rolled it up in the county. This is what he's talking about. So he's addressing that because we all seen Young Ant Jefe on BRAZY's live on the Who's Who's. He ended up joining, but at the time when he ended up joining, he had feedback on his phone. Ant said he ended up figuring out whatever was going on with the feedback now, but he was having feedback. But at that time, he was on the channel. He ended up speaking with Cstar 40, you know what I mean? And, you know, there was an altercation, I guess, with Ant's brother, and this is what he's going into right now. So salute to everybody. Make sure you're dropping your likes. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel and share this video.
You know what I'm saying? And verbatimly speaking, you know what I'm saying, who's, you know what I'm saying? Baby Braves from different lanes, you feel me? His page that took off, you know what I'm saying, and with it taking off and created a lot of controversy. A lot of people being mad. A lot of people ain't feeling certain things. He's saying people calling his phone, asking not get put out there and stuff like that. So, however, being that a lot's being said, a lot of names are being spoke on, this social media is a small space, and people is tapping in when they hear their names heard, you know what I'm saying, to speak their truth and or, you know what I'm saying, side of the story. So, about 2 nights ago, you know, Bray's going crazy, you know what I'm saying? He got the Go Yard stream going, you know what I'm saying? You know, people hopping up there. He got the link, you know what I'm saying, for whoever to hop up there and things like that. So, you know, being that I know Braze and or, you know what I'm saying, I was in the county jail at these times, been doing jail time, you know. I like to sit in on some of these topics and wait in. You know, I don't do too much talking. I might talk here and there. But for the most part, you know, I like to wait in and hear people pop their dish. You know what I'm saying?
I can't report because I don't have nothing to report. Okay? These people are speaking their minds. My people want to see the content, and I'm playing the content. That's what I'm doing. Okay? You see me talking about stuff I don't know? You never see me do that. So watch your mouth or I shoot your head off.
Pop my ish, you feel me?
Facts.
Although I've been victorious in my bouts, you know what I'm saying? I really pop my ish and what I've done to people and this and that. But, you know, sometimes we do take a trip down memory lane, and as I said, it ain't about what you do, it's how you do. So we know we just try to remain honorable, you know what I'm saying, to remain memorable, you know what I'm saying, and try to not be disrespectful. Even if you have disrespected, you know what I'm saying? We just try to keep it on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? And keep some substance, you know what I'm saying? Even if it is truth, you know what I'm saying? You know, although it may be truth to somebody being disrespected, you ain't always got to put out there how you disrespected the person, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just get your point across, you know.
At the end of the day, when I was doing my other videos, Ant was on the stream. And he ended up joining in or whatever the case may be. Ant has a side to this story. His brother or whoever was disrespected on the stream. He feels, or whatever he feels. So he wants to bring some clarification to something. And it may have been something I don't know because I was not privy to that information of what Ant's going to say right now. And I want to know it. And I want to know it live with you. So that's what my channel's about. I'm learning it live. So see how I react to when I learn something. Because when some people learn stuff, they act like they know it already. I'm still learning it. That's how you do it.
You ran across some person and, you know, you did your thing. Now, with that being said, being that Braze had his channel open streaming, you know what I'm saying, over 1,000 people to 2,000 people on his live, you know what I'm saying, hearing what's going on, you know what I'm saying. So, myself was up there, Low Mac from Raymond came up there, Braves was up there himself, J Mac from Stevenson Village came up there, and as well as Cstar from Rolling 40 Crip. So I think Cstar, I came up there once, then Braze exited me out of the chat because my phone was like making like echo sounds and stuff like that. I had to fix my phone situation. So the second time I came back up there, I think by this time Cstar was up there. So when my name was mentioned, oh, we got Ant backstage, or we let Ant up here, Cstar heard the name and was like, Ant, like, and they like, no. That's the older brother, you know what I'm saying? So from there, you know what I'm
That's
saying,
why I'm
my
making this
ears
video,
pick up.
for
But I
that
already
reason,
know
right
when I
there.
hear the name Cstar, I already know the situation. So I guess everybody was talking at one time, and I guess Cstar was trying to notify me and tell me of a
Salute to
situation he
y'all.
had with my brother
Salute.
NBA. You know what I'm saying? NBA2 from A-Trey Gangsters, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all drop a like,
So,
y'all.
however, J
Subscribe to
Hood
the
picked
channel.
up on it, and J Hood like overtalked him, so I couldn't hear what was being said because J Hood didn't know how I was gonna take it, and they didn't know where this live was gonna go. Plus, BRAZY and Lomac was just going back and forth with each other. So I called Cstar name a few times. He didn't hear me, as well as I shot a few texts. He seen the texts. He replied back, hey, shoot me your line, I'll tap in. I shot my line for a way to holler. I don't think he ever tapped back into the message column and or seen it because he didn't tap in. So however, the next day I tapped in with J Hood, like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What was said? What was you trying to tell me? He was like, oh, no, you know, Cstar was basically about to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, he got on your brother and made him roll it up. You feel me? And I didn't want you to hear that or that to be heard on live. So, you know, I kind of talked over it. So I'm like, you know, if that's what he wanted to put out there, allow him to put that out there. You know, you should allow me to hear that. You know, I'm a sensible guy. What I was going to do, go back and forth with him or disrespect him because he's about to tell me that he made my brother a victim and or rolled my brother up or something like that. So what I would have said and notified him was that, is that the route you really want to take and go? Getting up here on camera, you know what I'm saying what you did, you know what I'm saying, to my folks, because I have a lot of stuff that I've done that I don't even speak of, you know what I'm saying, because I could talk about my bouts that I've been victorious, and I could talk about people that have turned phase down with me and people that I made look stupid, but we don't want to turn this into he say, she say, or a tit for tat match. We both can sit up here on this live and just chop it. You feel me? And or not chop it, or just, you know, indirectly deal with who we deal with on this live and not be disrespectful, because it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? My name's solid. You know what I'm saying? It's not no stories on me or doing anything punk or running. You know what I'm saying? I've handled my business every time. So however, from my understanding, Cstar had wanted to tell me of a situation that he had with my brother, which I already heard the story from my brother a few years ago. So I asked what the Cstar wanted to tell me.
Y'all drop a like, y'all.
Basically, it was being told to me, as well as people that was on that live that night hit my chats early in the morning and made it their business to say, hey, you always speaking on everybody else's business, speak on Cstar making your brother NBA2 roll it up or run down the tier with a bloody nose. So off the back, I see the chats and see the messages, and I start laughing like trolls and or, you know what I'm saying, homies, you know what I'm saying, they're just trying to pop it and don't know what they talking about. So I tap in with J Hood because I don't have no line on Cstar, and I'm like, hey, so what happened? What's going on? So J Hood briefly run down to me that Cstar had said that basically he staffed NBA2 and made NBA2 roll it up off the tier. So I started laughing and chuckling again because I'm like, well, that ain't the story that NBA2 gave me. So what I did was I called NBA2 again because that was so long ago that he told me the story. And I say, hey, little bro, you know what I'm saying? He like, what's up? I said, what's the deal? I said, hey, look, you know, I was on the live last night and Cstar popped up there, and I guess he wanted to brief me with some information here that I was your older brother, or hearing the name N. So what happened with that situation? Because he's basically saying that you rolled it up, he rolled you up, and people in the chats is coming for you, or coming for me, you know what I'm saying, to get to you, or make me mad, or it's supposed to have some blemish on me because something happened to you and you my brother. So what happened with that situation that you rolled it up? So my brother, off the back, like, hell no. I'm like, so what happened? Long story short, he like, look, bro, I come to jail, you know what I'm saying? You know, this was during the time, you know what I'm saying? I was getting high. I was on a little crystal and shit, tripping. I come to jail, you know what I'm saying? I got crystal on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm tooting everything. It ain't no excuse. He said, I land up in a module going to tier. He said, 4 Leaf come down. bang on me, ask me where I'm from. I tell him, you know what I'm saying, NBA2 from A-Trey Gangsters. He like, NBA? He like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He like, what? So he like, they have their exchange. He like, Foley, oh yeah, you got fade. So he said, Foley further look at him, see that he favored me, and was like, Young at your brother, you know what I'm saying, and hit him on my government. He like, yeah. He like, I bet. He like, yeah, I got you got phase because your name. He like, for sure. He said Foley spin off. However, that next morning, Lomac from Raymond come to the cell, basically tell him the same thing. Hey, you got fades. You know what I'm saying? He say NBA tell him. He say Lomac tell him like, if you got fades. He like, for sure. The fade was Cstar and whoever else it was supposed to be. It never got to the other person. However, he say Cstar came in the cell. He say him and Cstar start fighting. Say they squabble. He say he dropped Cstar to one knee. He say when Cstar get back up, bounce back up off that one knee, he say he go to the side. He say he thinks Cstar pulling his pants up. But I guess when Cstar was doing that motion, Cstar was actually, you know what I'm saying, pulling his banger out. They go to hit the second time. Cstar hit him with the weapon. Y'all. So it's some guy from East Coast in the cell as well. He say the guy from East Coast hop up and start swinging as well. So he say when he see the blood coming down and he figure out he getting hit and he see the dude from East Coast, he like, hold on, they trying to get on me. So he said he instantly get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He like, I didn't run. He said, I didn't even power walk up the tier. He said, when I seen what's going on, I stepped in the cell like, hold on. And he said, I started walking up the tier like, oh, yeah, that's how y'all doing it? He said, I walk up the tier. He said, when I'm walking up the tier to the front, he like people all in their cells on the tier like, dang, they just did you like that. The NBA, they got you like that. So he like, he feeling his wounds, like trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how serious this is while he walking to the front. He say, Lomac from Raymond called him like, hey, NBA, come back. He say he look back and tell Lomac like, hey, no, I'm good, bro, straight. Because he said, like, man, in my mind, what just happened, I just got bust on, and it looked like the dude from Coast was trying to hop in and do something as well, and I don't know what he was swinging, if he was swinging fist or a weapon, and I'm high off this crystal. He like, man, I'm thinking Lomac trying to bridge the gap to set a trap. So he like, I keep it moving. He like, you know, I go to the front. When I go to the front, he like the police, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, what's going on? He like, man, look, ain't nothing going on. He like, man, the police like, hey, man, what happened, bro? You bleeding, this and that. He like, man, look, ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? He like the police, get him up out of there, take him to the infirmary. He get patched up. He don't go to the hole. Nobody never go to the hole. Get caught for the situation. They send him to another module.
Get the likes up, y'all.
Our homies at. So I'm like, all right, bet. So then I tap in with Lomac yesterday, and I asked Lomac. I said, hey, Lomac, you know what I'm saying? Call in to Lomac through the big bro, Baby Craze from Raymond. Shout out to Baby Craze from Raymond. I'm like, hey, you got a line on your homie Lomac? He like, yeah. I'm like, can you hit him? He tap in with Lomac. He bridged the gap. I get online with Lomac. I holler at Lomac. I'm like, hey, look, bro, I just want to ask you a few questions. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with your situation and the dime moves. I'm tapping in pertaining to one of mine, my brother Nba2. You know what I'm saying? Said that you was on the tier when he got in with the dude Cstar from Foley's. You feel me? Cstar saying this, my brother saying this. So I just want to ask you, you know what I'm saying, if you was there, if you the Lomac that was there, how did you see the situation? Like, you know what I'm saying, how would you explain it? Did my brother do some marked stuff? Lomac like, nah. He like, so this what happened. Lomac said, I pulled up on your brother. You know what I'm saying? He like A-Trey Gangsters, we exchanged. When I see him off the back and he say his name, I know who he is because I've been in Ironwood State Prison, you know what I'm saying, with y'all older brother, you know what I'm saying, Bosco from Carver Park. He like, you know what I'm saying, I used to rotate with Bosco, you know what I'm saying, showed me pictures of your little brothers and told me, you know what I'm saying, like, man, you know, if you run into my little brothers, man, you know, don't trip with them or whatever the case may be. So he was like, you know what I'm saying, based on their relationship, he was like, you know, for sure, or whatever the case. So he notify my little brother, NBA, like, yeah, man, I know your brother. I was in the pen with your brother. Don't trip. Look, because your name is disrespectful, you got like 2-3 fades. You know what I'm saying? That's that. After that, it's good. So he like, my little bro, like, man, for sure, it's good. So he like, Cstar saying, get in the cell. He like, him and Cstar getting it in. He like, your brother didn't drop Cstar. He like, you know, your brother taller and bigger than Cstar. So when he was squabbing and Cstar was squabbing back, Cstar head was like in your brother's chest and your bro was like socking like over. So he like, you know, they squab, you know what I'm saying? They back, and when they go the second time to hit, Cstar pulling his pants up. He said, I didn't even know Cstar's pulling the weapon out. He said Cstar gets going his pants or go he had his weapon out. He whip out, you know what I'm saying? He start busting on your brother. You feel me? I'm thinking they squabbing your bro, like, like whatever, this nigga busting on me. He said,
Drop a like.
dude from Coast did hop off the bed. He never got to get up
Where
on
you
your
from?
brother. But he hopped off the bed as if he was going to get in. He said, that's when I came in there, got in between them, got your brother about the cell. That's how your brother got about the cell. He said that I walked your brother down the tier, up the tier to the front. Actually, he didn't walk him to the front, but my brother was walking to the front, and he was walking with my brother, letting my brother know it's all good. Like, nah, bro, come on, come back. You going to get some fair ones. My brother, like, fair one, like, bro, they already bust on me. Like, ain't nothing fair about this. Like, bro, I'm up out of here. That's how they planned it. You know what I'm saying? So he like, low man, like, I'm trying to talk to your brother.
It's a rough one. You know, I let Ant speak his side of it, you know what I mean? Because that was heard, and people was in the comments, and they were saying certain things, and which led me to make this video. You know what I mean? You know, they basically spoke about the situation on BRAZY's live. They was talking about a little bit. They referred to it, and he just cleared it up. You know what I mean? Some of that knowledge I wasn't privy to at all. Yeah. But that would have been addressed on the same live. This is the whole thing. This is why I caught this right here. Because, you know what I mean? I really don't understand a lot about it, to tell you the truth. I could be honest with you, right? Cool. But if he is, because he was having phone complications and Jefe, because he was there on the live with them. But he was having phone complications. If he wasn't having phone complications, he would have been able to explain all of this already, and we would have known that. So that's how come I wanted to listen to it. But some things, if y'all don't tell me to suggest me to listen to it, I listen to it live while I'm listening to it, trying to figure it out. I figure it out with y'all because y'all are very informative sometimes, and y'all tell me in my comments things that I need to know. I'm from New York. Drop a like. Drop a like, man. Okay? Thank you. Salute. Everybody drop a like. I love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe into the channel. Subscribe. Hit notify. And make sure you're notified when I'm dropping new videos. I got 2 channels on my channel linked. On Go Comedy, Funny. I'm going to do that on that channel. Subscribe there. And I got On Go News, where I'm going to do topics, world, different places where y'all at around the world. I'll be doing stories about that too. So wherever you're around the world, I'll be doing stories on news. So I need y'all to subscribe to news. Subscribe here. I'm from there, New York. I'm from New York, the old New York, because New York is weird right now. I'm from the old New York, okay? Cool, that's where I'm from. And you see this hat? If you like this hat, you go to Don't Hide the Plug on Instagram. Don't Hide the Plug. Straight like that, all one word. Go to Instagram, leave a message. My name is OOTA. You say OOTA sent you, and then you're gonna get your hat. You can get a hat. OOTA is the promo code. You get a hat. Simple. You go link up with Don't Hide the Plug, because they're not hiding the plug. And you could get your own hat created by Don't Hide the Plug. Simple. Ask them, they'll tell you. Simple. Just go ask them. You already know the vibe. Everybody like, everybody share, everybody subscribe to the channel, and make sure you're notified. Jack, salute to you. Jasic, salute to you. You already know the vibes. Salute.